not trying to put LeBron out the pasture by any means, but at some point he's spoken openly about this. He mentioned it to me in the second round. He said, you're going to be in a position to lead this franchise in your prime. Do moments like this matter in that development, in that passing of the torch? And do you think about that process occurring at some point over the next several years?
It's hard not to think about because as I continue to get older and I'm playing with an unbelievable player like Bron, you know, from the outsider's perspective, it could, you know, it could be seen a few ways. And for me, you know, it hasn't been anything short of difficult of trying to figure out when, you know, when will it be my time? When will it, you know, and the honest answer for me is that I cannot give any energy to anything that people say would be best for the team, or even sometimes what I think would be best. My job is to be in the moment, especially with an unbelievable player like him. You have to just enjoy the ride just as much. You know, individual goals that you have to just push to the side because this team nothing's promised, and who knows what would happen down the line. And this is probably hands down the best team that I've ever played with, and probably will play with if we all stay together. But you know, you just have to be really confident in who you are as a person and stay true, and then, you know, make decisions from there and be able to apply basketball at a very high level. And you can't cheat the game. And I've learned from some of the best that have played this game, and you can't cheat it. And, you know, I've become more of an observer as well as a leader at the same time, which I'm super proud of. So it all comes with the great veteran leadership that we have on this team that allow me to do that.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Kyrie, you've mentioned now twice in the last couple of weeks just about how great this team is beyond the talent, which is obvious. Everybody sees it. What is it that makes this group so unique, so special?
I said it last year when we had a very special team as well. But you just look at the individual journeys that we've all endured and how Griff has put this team together and how it's gelling very well, and how we've all seen a lot. So even in myself, I'm 25, going on year 6, going on year 7 next year. But I've seen a lot in this league, and I've had the luxury of being a part of a very special team for the last 3 years. So when we come into practice and everyone's locked in, true professionals, it makes the game a lot more fun, and the sacrifice is well worth it.
Kyrie, Rick Nolan from the Medina Gazette Chronicle Telegram. I think from the time of LeBron's 4th foul until the end of the 3rd period, a little less than 19 minutes, you had 33 points. What's it like when you get on one of those personal roles offensively?
You almost hit the, I think you guys have heard it, almost like a runner's high, where you get so juiced up, and you see a few shots going in, and then you feel the emotion kind of take over, and then shots just start to fall in, and then moves that you've practiced just become second nature, and that's the incredible zone to be in, which I was tonight. And like I said, it all happened with the flow of the game and all of our guys doing the little things in order to allow me to do that. So.
Kyrie, Scott Sargent, WFNY. A lot was made earlier in the playoffs about inefficiency and just shots not falling that otherwise would have. What have you seen these last 2+ games that has allowed your efficiency to ramp up? Is it scheme, or is it just things actually just going your way?
By not thinking so much. As you guys know, as you guys have seen, Bron has been unbelievable. So, you know, it was throughout the regular season going to the playoffs, it was myself and Bron, and then we had Kev getting back into the lineup as well as JR, and we were still figuring out our offensive tendencies. And in doing that, in between games, I wasn't shooting as much, and then going into games, you know, just overthinking. And Bron was just being so special. I'm trying to give him a rest here and there and trying to figure out where my spots are, and that was a difficult task. But you know, once I started just really dialing back in and understanding what teams were trying to do, they were trying to get the ball in my hands, trying to double me, trying to make me a playmaker, and I can score and play make. So It was a difficult balance, but I mean, the only thing that matters in the playoffs is winning, and that's all I care about, you know. And I'm gonna go out shooting all my bullets and making sure that my teammates do the same and leave it all out there. So the efficiency, and everything else will come, and I'm confident in that. So. Yeah.